from morning until now waiting for some of the Kenyans who were arrested yesterday as a result of demonstration, which we clearly know that Article 37 of the Kenyan Constitution states clearly that every Kenyan citizen has a right to peaceably picket, demonstrate, assemble, and or present petitions. And therefore, from morning to now, the police officers have refused to present these innocent Kenyans to court. We demand from the IG, Inspector General of Police, to either release these Kenyans unconditionally or present them before any competent court of law. Because as things are, we are not safe even in the hands of the police officers. Going by the case that we had, the case of Albert Ojwang, who was killed by police officers in a police cell, the same officers who were mandated to protect lives and property, but they take lives and they were also seen taking property. That is the case of the laptop. Today, we were further representing two Kenyans, Suleiman, Bilali, and Robert. These two Kenyans were arrested with an allegation of publishing false information that they were inciting the public to march to State House, which we don't see anything wrong with that, because they were simply telling them to go and greet their president. And the president is a public officer, is a state officer. So going to greet him, for him to prepare even tea, lunch, and supper for these Kenyans is not a wrong thing. So the ruling for this matter, because the DCI has made a miscellaneous application on this issue, the ruling will come out tomorrow morning, and we pray that they will be released on personal bond, because the miscellaneous application made by the DCI is vexatious. They are on a fishing expedition. It is limping. It is archaic. It is abnormal. So these Kenyans must be released. On the issue of one of our own who was abducted, Mr. Daniel Diamui was abducted, and we still don't know where he is up to now. Mr. President, you promised Kenyans that abductions will be a thing of the past. Keep your word. We want Daniel presented dead or alive before court. I will welcome other councils to say a word.
Just to pick up from where Councillor Babu has left, we are concerned with the very allegations that they seek to detain these two Kenyans for a further 10 days for reason of alleged publication of false publications linked to a timetable that was posted on an X account that is Dianui DD. Now, it is quite ironical that the owner of the said account, that is Daniel Dianui, his whereabouts remain unknown, despite the fact that the police themselves took an inventory of items that they collected from his apartment, despite the fact that there is a missing persons report at the Kino police station. And now further, and very apparent today from the application before court, is that the DCI seeks to continue holding these two suspects on allegations of activities that were on posts that were made using Dianui's account. So we ask and push for the forthwith release of Mr. Dianui. The Law Society of Kenya has equally filed a habeas corpus application, and we will be hoping to see directions from the High Court today as to the compelling of the Inspector General of Police and the DCI boss, Mr. Mohammed Amin, to come before this honorable court to explain the whereabouts of this innocent Kenyan who was taken away on the 21st day of June. This is now 5 days later. So we push for his release unconditionally. Or if they have any charges they want to present against him, let him be brought before a competent court.
You told the court that
but based on fact and evidence, we have indeed submitted to court. And that's why I think Babu has said, this is a baseless. It is meant of mere conjecture, a peradventure, or innuendos. Because the gentlemen bear kabambes. Number two, it's only Robert who has a Facebook account, and his last post was last year. Mr. Robert should be treated as a hero. This was a former captain of Harambee Stars. And the only time when Harambee Stars have ever had a win of 14 goals to nil. Now that is how we are treating our heroes. Mr. Suleiman is a boxing coach. He is engaged in social activities in Mudhulwa, yes, and Makungeni. He's training young men to use their good time in, having actual hobbies that are helpful and a way of exercise. So these are actual patriots, and the reason as to why they have been arraigned and they seek to hold them for another is totally unjustified. Totally unjustified. And we are expecting that the Honorable Court, as the defenders of justice, to hold firm and stand firm to these abuse of court processes and of power.
Yeah, what is more shocking now, if you saw Suleiman Bilali, he's so sickly, even unable to stand up. Yet, the DCI want to continue holding him for more 10 days. That is so inhumane. You should be ashamed of yourself, DCI.
I talked to my security officers, and they informed me clearly that they were told not to report to work. So these games, we are used to them. But the fortunate thing is that Kenyans are my securities. They'll take care of me, because I said that I will always be pro the people, because I'm of the people. So therefore, if you want to take those security officers, you can take them as early as yesterday. It doesn't matter. I have so many people who can take care of me, starting from the media to Kenyans. And you saw yesterday, all those Kenyans, if they are protecting you, then you don't need state security. Thank you. If I'm here alone, you see me as a person who feels threatened. Article 1 is about the sovereignty of the people. The sovereignty, the sovereign power belongs to the people. Yes. Si hata kuzikwa nitazikwa peke yangu, ama nitashare jeneza. Sawa.